Well, howdy, this is Hamid. We're at my messy desk. I'm testing out my little DJI mic Mini, and so I'm headed into the kitchen because I'm making some tea, and the kettle's on. It's been a really fun time in this world, exploring all kinds of creativity. I went to Citizen Photo today and picked up 2 rolls of film, an Ilford and a new Classic. I've been shooting on this marvelous device, Pentax MX, a lot with this 50mm 1.7, but there's the Takumar 135mm f2.5 came out, and yeah, I thought we'd go over some photos. Last time I was in the park sharing photos, but today it's been a day off and mostly a restful day, though. I got to Citizen Photo, picked up the prints, and came back home, got lunch, and took a nap. It's been kind of a rainy afternoon here in the Pacific Northwest, and so mostly a restful day. I'm surrounded by some of my failed whittling attempts. This one's a little. That was one of my early double spirals. So I thought I'd invite you for a hangout, and we'd go look at some photos together, at some prints. Because in this digital world, there's something really wonderfully tangible. I'm not even opening it up yet. I'm waiting for my tea. So we'll cut back in a moment. Well, tea's about ready to pour. Yeah, so sometimes I'm going to be exploring these longer format videos, and just as a way for us to hang out, get to share a little bit. Really is a way to decompress the nervous system for both you and I. Sometimes we'll have tea. Maybe this is something along the lines of ASMR. I've been watching many videos designed to just like mellow out the nervous system, because we're in a high stress state these days, most of us in today's world. And so finding moments to decompress and unwind and share, and oh, the kettle's kettling. So this is a kind of a long format experiment in Hamid puttering. But let's look at some film. I'm not sure which is which at the moment. Oh yeah. I love that we get these contact sheets. Is that pointed in the right direction for y'all? I thought I'd ordered matte prints, but this one turned out glossy. And so that was a kind of a neat, unexpected surprise. First one is, I don't know, it looks like some sort of double exposure there. Sometimes the first on the roll is an abstract. Oh, and this must be shot with the Ilford HP5 Plus EZ400. This is near Spring Park. It's a tree by the river. I really do like this tree. I keep returning to it again and again. Oh, that was a nice sky. I'm trying to trying to learn how to center these things so you can see it too. Yeah, I really like the reflections of the sky in the water that morning. There's our favorite little island. Let's see. Can I turn it that way? Is that just upside down? Oh, this is when all kinds of debris was butted up against the floating dock down at Milwaukee Bay. Oh yeah, that was a pretty sky with some little birds. Yeah, a pretty sky morning. And I really appreciate these days that my health is well enough that I can get up early on some days. There are ducks, many ducks. That must be nearing the end of the day, more of a last few hours of the day. Elk Rock Island in the distance. Oh yeah, here's some cool artwork in the street. I keep returning to certain sculptures and pieces kind of again and again. They all have a different feel during the season, and it's a way to sort of, I don't know, keep developing an evolving voice for a similar subject. Oh, it's been some of the first signs of spring. Yeah, this roll is sort of a crossover between the colder winter months and getting into springtime. So this is a season of photographs. Little tiny buds starting to come in. I wish I knew. I wish I knew what plants are. Perhaps folks can share what sort of plant life this is. Some of my morning stroll. I love some of the interesting architecture juxtaposed with the trees in our neighborhoods. More early signs of springtime. Oh, I had to go visit Messi, neighborhood legend. Messi, the Milwaukee Ness freshwater sea serpent, protector of our Willamette River. I took a few, but I think I like that one. That one's a little on the blurry side because, you know, with the cryptozoology, they're sometimes quick. Oh, portraits of Messi. Here's a feature I want to come back to again and again, because this dam will soon be removed and this whole area will change. So trying my hand at some longer exposures and just handheld to try and get a little bit of blur. Here's another one. I think I returned to this a few times. Oh, here's a place that's very, very dear to the community, spoken word books. Right there on Main Street. And I love that I caught the flag with it open like that. Oh, here we go. It's a self-portrait. Can you see me in there? Right, with camera in face. Yeah, there are shops around Main Street that are, well, it'll be changing in our community. Oh, this is the jellyfish. This thing lights up at night, and wanted to capture it with some context around it. Axle tree building over there. And shooting with black and white is interesting. I was trying to go for, this is the jellyfish at sunset, kind of the sun getting low, and this is the light coming through. Yeah, really, really great art by an amazing artist. Someone let me know who did this piece of art in our town. Oh, the Photo Club at B-Side Records. Jolly good. I was testing out the timer on this thing. I don't think I've got it figured out, because I think I was trying to like jump in frame with them. Anyway, this is Sean, this is Tanner, and hanging out in the Riff, the kind of performance space, sharing space in the back of B-Side Records. Yeah, these guys are doing really, really fun stuff with photography. Sean is really into instant photos. Tanner's got some cool medium format going on. Yeah, learning a lot. Another one, a slightly more casual one. Yeah, like those dudes. Here's some grasses. Always a fan of textures. And oh, I'm so glad this one turned out. I've really been working on my focus on the MX, and yeah, it's good that one turned out. Is that thing too bright? I'm gonna turn this thing off. Is that better? Oh, that's way better. There is some window light. There's always going to be some glare. They're glossy. Yeah, I really like that one. That one turned out really great. Little tiny mushrooms. I was on my belly taking that one. Oh, and here I returned again, trying to slow my shutter speed and not blow out as many highlights. So that's a reason why I like returning to an area, especially a place with movement, natural movement in it. Yeah, just learning the craft of photography. Have you all been seeing these? Fill the Void. They have been filling cracks in sidewalks and such in whimsical, artistic ways, and it's really, really cool to see. So this is somewhere in, look around, Milwaukee. Maybe you'll find one of these. Here's the 3 plinths that are being readied for the First Fish Heron project. And going back in time, they removed these caps, and now there are some amazing heron sculptures down there. Sharing more of that wonderful artwork. This is in collaboration with the Confederated Tribes of Grand Ronde, and yeah, what an honor to create monuments like this. And that was a beautiful day with birds in the sky. Yep, that's a roll of Ilford. It's cool because I do have the negatives, and I wonder if any of these are worth printing out any bigger. yeah, we'll see. How about a spot of tea? Oh, it's still very, very warm. I'm gonna leave the lid off for a bit and hope I don't spill. This camera, there's something about having a camera. This model was introduced in '76, and so that was. I'm not sure how long the model ran from. I'm not sure the exact year this was created, but like, that's just a few years after I was introduced into the world. So we're of similar generation, this camera and I. And it's been a really great learning tool and really great meditation too. All right, I've got some milky tea, some almond cashew milk. So that first roll was Ilford HP5 Plus. Using this as kind of my baseline. But then my buddy, Joshua, gave me a few rolls of new Classic EZ400 because he's going all medium format and larger in some cases. And so I'd never seen this film before, but I love how it's in this recyclable container. And I got done with this first roll and knew my buddy and I had a photography outing planned. So this roll is a lot of that. And this one's in matte finish, which I really like the feel of matte, but it was really fun seeing the glossy. I don't know, what do you like better, the glossy or the matte, or does it just depend? I don't know. But there's the contact sheet. Really cool how these are made. So I guess that was my first shot on the roll. So we're definitely in spring in Milwaukee. And the Reed College campus with all the cherry blossoms in bloom. Really trying to work on my focus of close-up objects. Little tiny flowers. I remember really wanting this little fire hydrant with the tree. It's like a portrait of a hydrant. Well, you know, sometimes you underexpose. But some of the architecture of those Reed College buildings are really, really cool. We just don't see architecture like this being built in modern times. Trees with some of the building in the background. Oh, I didn't realize there's another hydrant. Maybe it's that same hydrant. I don't know. No, I think it's a different hydrant. This was a moment. This was one where I had to get on my belly again. There were all these like dum-dum, like lollipop suckers stuck in the ground around a tree. Because that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes I've got to figure out which orientation these are. I was really, really curious about these these old trees and their trunks. There's such story behind these old trees. Trying to catch a little backlight glow. More pretty flowers. There were all sorts of photography going on throughout campus, and these two were doing their own like amazing photo shoot. I just thought they painted a nice picture with the trees around them. Some more close up with different textures. Oh, and this may be hard to see on camera here, but these are some like woven materials kind of strung up. Ah, there's my buddy Josh. Yeah, this was a good photo outing. He has his medium format swapping rolls of film. More interesting architecture with the blossoms. I do love a good pathway with trees. Oh, here I was trying to get the sun to pop through and see if it would do any sun flares or not. Sometimes you just gotta experiment a little. Just the blossoms are really, really amazing in this part of Portland. It's such a historic area in town. And oh, I think that goes that way. I don't always shoot in portrait orientation, but sometimes I try and break out of it. Yeah, that way. Got some really great bridges on campus. A little creek running through. I do like me a good bridge. There's something about like a kind of a simple bridge that spans a little creek that I will always adore. The people built this for us to traverse, and thank you for it. I was trying to get these little, I don't know what they are, these little shoots coming out from the ground. In black and white, it becomes kind of a fun jumble. The architecture is amazing. There's probably, who knows the name of this face on the side of this building. It's amazing artwork. Ah, there he is. Here's my buddy. Yeah, good photo of you, dude. All right, and this is back to, looks like downtown Milwaukee. Oh, yeah. This is that. They've got a cool sign at the Riff outside of B-Side Records. Oh, these little flowers have become so dear to me. They're kind of purpley. And when they pop up, I get really happy. Like, these flowers are like reminders of me to like stop and look at the flowers, smell the flowers. That's another tree in downtown Milwaukee. Ah, bumped into some friends, hanging out. Yeah, they're good folks. This is spoken word books as well. Their window display. And a little flower with some sunlight coming through its petals. And here's another corner of downtown Milwaukee. The heron sculpture. This is where that big fish is in the road. I keep coming back to different angles of this sculpture. Oh, and you can't forget about the IE farm. So if you followed my first rambling sharing of photography print video, you know I back focused on this one, so I returned to redeem myself. That's another reason to like keep coming back to like a similar subject. You'll see something different. You'll try new things. This looks like some weird double exposure. Completely on purpose, sure. Yeah, and back to the beginning. Well, photography is a great experiment, and it's pretty fun having like a tangible thing to hold as opposed to something on a screen. Even though right now, well, we're on a screen, but so I've got choices now with film. I've got another roll of new Classic. I've got one, I believe this is new Classic here in the MX right now. And I've got about 30 shots on it total, so I've got a few more to take. I could return to the Ilford HP5 Plus 400. Or last time I was at Citizen Photo, I picked up some Ilford Delta 400 Professional. Wonder what that's like. All right, what do you think I should put in? Neo Classic, HP5 Plus, Delta 400. Let me know in the comments. Take good care, y'all. This is Hamid. I'm out.